You might find this hard to believe, but access to healthy food is not just a problem that occurs in underdeveloped nations. It's actually a problem right here in Detroit. It is a problem the Detroit Food Policy Council hopes to end. Joining us this morning to talk about the council's annual summit next week is the manager of Colors Restaurant and Food Council Policy Chair, Mr. Phil Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
A lot of people might be surprised to hear that there's a problem in Detroit getting healthy food or access to healthy food. Talk about that.
Well, we have over 556,000 folks that are children, in the state of Michigan who live under the poverty level, and that's roughly about 25% of the children under 17. But in the city of Detroit, it's even worse than that. It's almost 40%. And so we have access problems because we can't afford food. We have inability to get to the food because we don't have a really well developed public transportation system. And also we have problems with our families because we have kids raising kids, so a lot of folks don't even know how to cook. So we have those kinds of issues that you put all of that together and you make a really unhealthy food system.
At this point in 2014, what is being done to fix this problem?
Well, we're working with the Detroit Food Policy Council to actually bring these issues to the forefront. We have certain programs that we're dealing with as far as getting urban agriculture up and running here in the city of Detroit. This past year, we passed some ordinances that make it a little bit easier for folks to grow their own food. We are actually resourcing other organizations and bringing them under our umbrella so that we can get this information out to folks and actually get them into programs, get them into educational systems that allow them to actually learn how to deal with food at home.
So you have a summit occurring this year and you've addressed some of the issues. What is the goal of this year's summit, though?
This year's summit is looking to deal with racial equity. We have a system that doesn't really allow for folks who consume food to actually make money off of it, and they don't really have a way of controlling their food. We actually have folks that sell food to you but won't eat the food that they sell. So we're actually trying to get some of those issues taken care of.
And as with so many problems, the key to solving them may lie within the next generation, the younger generation. How can children be incorporated in the solution?
Well, this year, this summer, we're really focusing in on the youth. We have over 100 youth coming in, and what we're looking to do is actually letting them to set up their own food policy council, because we find that you let smart kids figure out the answers to their own issues. And so we're working with Detroit Public Schools, the EEA, charter schools, and private schools, and they're going to be involved in the summit this year. They're going to actually have a breakfast scavenger hunt so they can get to try some new foods. They're going to be creating their own little policy council.
All right, Mr. Phil Jones, manager of Colors Restaurant, thank you so much for joining us. And if you'd like to get involved, we have more information right here on our screen. And Mr. Jones, thanks again.
Thank you.